Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Abby. If you're new here, welcome. So I had the idea to go to Ulta Beauty and look up ChatGPT to tell me the #1 top reviewed, most popular makeup of 2024 from the drugstore. And it gave me a full breakdown of every category and why. So of course I went to Ulta yesterday and I bought all the things necessary to make this video. And I'm gonna be showing you how I got this makeup look. And if you ask me, I really love it and I think it's beautiful. And of course, if it's all the best from the drugstore, it has to be great. But I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it. I feel like I'm truly impressed. ChatGPT basically chose my makeup for me today. And it did a really good job. This I actually get from Whole Foods or Amazon, and it is the Welletta Skin Food, and it is their kind of like all-in-one moisturizing, super thick moisturizer. I didn't get an SPF, but I'm not gonna be going out in the sun with this makeup look. So if you have your favorite SPF, go ahead and use that now. It is scented, but again, it's just like really moisturizing and perfect for under your makeup, and they have a lighter version as well. I was introduced to this product from makeup artists because it's like always in their kits, and whenever you see it more than once, you're like, okay, what is it? Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and I got color 220. I am not a matte girly like at all, and I'm hoping that this base will kind of reawaken the matteness of it. Foundation is so OG. I'm pretty sure I had this back in like 2000. So a seamless complexion brush from Real Techniques, and I also got that at Ulta. I'm just gonna go in and see if this actually looks like my color. A little bit seems to go a long way. I can definitely tell that it gives me an even complexion. All of this makeup cost me just over $100, so I find it to be quite interesting to kind of compare that I can get an entire face of makeup for $100 versus going to Sephora and literally getting 2 products. So if this actually works, I'm going to be amazed. Normally at this stage, I would do bronzer. The bronzer that the internet came up with was the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I remember this bronzer. It is so OG. It smells like coconut. The fact that it's still like the #1 most reviewed bronzer is like bonkers to me. Smooth. Okay. I'm not gonna put this on yet because I want to set my foundation. Moving on to concealer, this is the one from e.l.f. and this is the Camo Concealer. It might be a little bit light for me. That's the one thing I don't love about going to the drugstore is you really can't pick the color that you want. You gotta have to just like look at it and decide. So this one is medium peach. Big and fluffy this applicator is. I'm gonna just do a tiny bit because I'm not sure if it's full coverage or not. Have my freaking favorite brush ever, and it was a gift, so I can't say that it's from the drugstore. It's definitely from their website, but this is like the most incredible concealer brush. I have some of the most expensive ones and I'd go for this every single time. This is from Omnia and it's the BOM 260. I'll have all of these products in the caption mentioned for you guys so you can easily find them. I don't even know, it's like a brush beauty blender and it's so bouncy and so dense and it blends so well. Okay. First impressions, that concealer is really thick, way more than I'm used to, that's for sure. Full coverage, which is really nice. It isn't matte, it has a slight dew to it, but it's not wet. For as little product as I put on, I feel like that is a lot. The other concealer that was mentioned so much was the Maybelline Erase and Rewind or whatever, Erase Pen Age Rewind, that's what it is. And I used to have it back when I was younger. It's like crazy that that's still up there with like some of the top in 2024. Crazy Town, USA. Really, really creamy and really blendable. And it is pretty. Like I'm not mad about it at all. In a pinch, if I had only this product, I would be stoked. So that says a lot. Let's go ahead and set everything. The e.l.f. Halo setting powder was the #1 setting powder that was from the drugstore, from ChatGPT. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Can you help me? Yeah. Amelia just had to come in and save me because that is a really bad packaging. Not impressed, but we'll see if the actual product is good. Thank you. My hero. My hero. My hero. Thank you so much. In terms of this concealer, it's not like the most impressive thing I've ever seen. That's for sure. I can see some like separation and a little bit of texture, but overall it did cover up my dark circles. So if you're looking for something like that, it's not a bad product. I'm gonna go in with this Poreless e.l.f. setting powder. I got the rose light pink It doesn't smell like anything, which is a super plus. I feel like some of the powders that I get from the drugstore are kind of like always scented. So I'm going in with a powder puff that I got from Amazon, and I'm just going to press it in. That really mattified everything. So if you are a full face girly or if you have oily skin, this is seemingly to be a very good pressed powder. Like, it really did brighten my under eyes. For me, an everyday makeup look, this is a bit heavy, and I don't know if it's because the concealer is thicker than I was expecting. Maybe it's because it's matte. I don't know. There's just something about it that's just not blowing me away. If I was to go out in public wearing my normal makeup versus wearing this makeup, I don't think anybody would look at me and say that it doesn't look good. And because I put this underneath of the foundation, it seems like the foundation is obviously not matte. Like, it really does have a little bit of that shine to it. Going in with this Physicians formula, this is in Deep Bronze. I have not used a powder bronzer in freaking years because, I mean, cream is just all the rage, all the hype. I can't say that this is doing a bad job by any means. I think the color is stunning. It's so pretty and so pigmented. I think that is a really great bronzer. Look how pigmented that is. Whoa, it's like actually kind of too much. Wow, that is deep. Okay. It's so funny to look back and be like, the 16, 15-year-old me like actually knew what was up. This butter bronzer is fire. Okay, that is my favorite thing so far. Hands down, 100%. Love to see it. For blush, I might have made the mistake by getting a powder bronzer and a cream blush. I don't know, we'll see. This was from Milani. They recommended #1 to be their baked blushes, which I had in the past as well. And realistically, I should have just bought that because I knew it was good, but I got tempted by like this color and like it looks newer and it's cream and like I've already tried the other one. So I really just wanted to try something different and new. Dabbing it in, I'm gonna dab it on the back of my hand. It looks really nice. This will act like a really nice, just like warmth to the skin and kind of highlight. Ooh, okay, wait, this is really pretty. Because I've already powdered my under eyes and I have powder bronzer on, it kind of just like reawakens the skin on the high points. Like, look how freaking healthy that looks. Can you see? I feel like this is a blush that I would actually use every day. This is in Cheek Kiss, Nude Kiss 110 is the color. And I always like to bring a little bit of that blush onto the eyelid just so it brings the look together. And then I'll put a little bit on the nose just to give that like summery sun-kissed look. I also got this shade because it feels more rich and more fall. And we're getting into fall season, which I'm so excited about. Again with this e.l.f. packaging. They can make a good product, but they can't make good packaging. It's like such a mess. So the eyeshadow that they recommended me to get was this palette from e.l.f. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of this like shimmery color on my lid and just kind of like brighten it up. And it's actually really freaking pretty and pigmented. Quite impressed by that, I'm sure you can see. Just a little up on the brow bone. Wow, that is a really nice highlight. Beautiful. I'll use a little bit of this brown and the cream, just kind of blend them in because they're like the perfect, one's too dark and one's too cool, so I will blend them in. I've been wanting to get my hands on this brow gel for so long, and it's from NYX. It really does just like brush the brows into the perfect positioning. Really pretty. Love. Okay, I'm getting some favorites. All right, eyelashes. I also forgot to get an eyeliner. But I can tell you which one ChatGPT said was the best one. The Physicians Formula Eye Boost 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner Serum is supposedly the best eyeliner. The best eyebrow pencil is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Now, I actually used that entire thing and I thought I had another one and I definitely ran out of it. So we're gonna go with the e.l.f. And I did a video a really long time ago on my TikTok where I bought all the drugstore makeup and I tested out everything. And I kind of liked the e.l.f. one better, to be honest. But then I lost this one and then I found the other one and whatever. I just kept like flipping back and forth. Look how nicely my brows are staying in place. It's like truly, really, really beautiful. I'm just gonna do a really nice and light brow. We're gonna go in with the Paradise Lash Mascara from L'Oreal Paris. This is a mascara I've never tried. It's not typically the spoolie that I would go for. I'd go for something more like structured and light because I don't want a really thick eyelash, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, that actually did such a freaking good job. You guys, drugstore. Am I shocked now that it's all coming together? I was concerned in the beginning and I will never lie to you. I have a ton of lip product because I always love trying out new lip products. My favorite ever of all time lip liner is the Milani lip liner in all natural because it is literally the most like my lip color ever. It doesn't last that long, but if I overline, you can't tell where I overline. I'm excited to try a new one. This is the NYX Professional Makeup lip liner in color natural. And just overlining my lips ever so slightly, and then I like to fill in everywhere. Okay, it's not matte. It's definitely creamy. I think it's a satin finish. My makeup look always looks so much more complete the minute I put a lip liner on. So if you see the color next to my blush, obviously it just kind of looks like it all goes together. And now I'm getting all excited and now I feel like I need to add a little bit more blush just to like bring it all together. Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? Maybe. So good. Oh my God. Yay. Mascara looks great. My lashes look fake, literally so big from that L'Oreal mascara. I'm beside myself. The last lip thing. So this is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil and I actually have 3 of these. A little bit of that like tingleness to it, hydrating, and it's like the Dior lip glosses, but obviously only a few dollars. So this is a new lipstick. I don't have any drugstore lipsticks. This is the L'Oreal Color Rich 601 Worth It. Again, I was going for like the whole fall colorway here. And it's satin. It smells like my childhood, kind of like my grandma's. Sounds really bad. Kind of smells like my grandma's like makeup stand that I always like play in when I was little because I think most of her products were from the drugstore at the time, obviously. I think all the makeup was at the drugstore at that time. I have one more lip product, and obviously it's the lip gloss. This is the Butter Gloss from NYX. I think this might bring down that pink hue because it's more of this like brownish color. It kind of smells like vanilla sugar, which is really nice. It's a really pretty lip. I kind of want to just take off that lipstick because I really want to try the liner and the NYX gloss together. Since they're both NYX, I feel like it's fair to put the colors together alone just so you get like an array of good products that look good together that you don't need to buy like all 3 of them if you don't want to. This butter gloss is in Madeline. It's not tacky. It's really nice. It kind of feels like my high-end lip oils and lip butters, like really hydrating. The number 1 from ChatGPT is the Milani Make It Last Original. This is a setting spray, I guess, that is supposedly the best. You guys, overall, I am so impressed with this makeup look. I think it just looks so freaking good and natural, and it really does feel like it's going to last quite some time, especially that powder bronzer. Should I be using powder bronzer going forward? Like, how many of you out there are actually using powder bronzer? I think is like the biggest question I have because I don't know anybody that is on social media, and I'm just like beside myself on how good that looks. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any fun ideas like this going forward, I'm happy to make any video requests and suggestions that you guys have. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.